Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary. If you are new here, karibu sana. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again today. Your support is highly appreciated. So today I just want us to have a conversation around remote working. And I'm going to start by asking this question. Why do you want to work remotely? There's this trend about remote working where people like me work remotely. We share on social media on how remote work looks cool, fancy. We work from the restaurants, fancy restaurants. We work from airports, we work from the beach. And it looks cool, honestly, because we have that freedom of working from anywhere we want because we are working remotely. So you bump into these videos online and you're like, wow, I want to start working remotely because it looks fancy, it looks fun. Let's agree on one thing. Remote work is still work. There is sometimes you experience clients not paying you. Sometimes we experience time difference. Some clients they request me to work on their time zones. So I have to stay up late to work on a project. Sometimes you switch off from the world. So you're working from home, most of the time you're in the house and you find yourself losing your social skills. So you might lose friends, you might lose your networking skills because most of the time you're in the house. It might look fancy and all that, but it comes with its own disadvantage that if you don't have any strong reason why you're working remotely, you might find yourself going back to work in 9 to 5 because yeah, it reaches a time where remote works get so much on you and you're just like, okay, let me go back to 9 to 5 because I need to connect with people. I need a stable income. I need insurance cover and all that. So let me give you a story on why I chose remote working. So I used to work on a 9 to 5 job. Every day I go to work from, actually mine was 7 to 5. I was in the office at 7 a.m. and I would leave work at 5 p.m. in the evening. Beat traffic, by the time I'm home it's around 7 to 8. Make dinner, sleep, the next morning wake up at 6, start again the day at 6 or 5:30 in the morning, go to work by 7, and the cycle continued. So let me tell you the truth, I did not love my job at all because first, having to be in the office at 7 a.m., it was just so much for me. Number two, the pay was so low. I was earning $300 per month. Number three, I didn't have enough time to enjoy life, like to travel, to go see my family, to spend time with friends because I was working from 7 to 5 and I was working from Monday to Saturday. So I didn't have like a good time to just enjoy life as the way I wanted to because I'm someone who likes traveling, I'm someone who likes to hang out with friends, I'm someone who likes freedom. So at the same time, you know very well that you're really good at what you do. There's a time I even got a letter of recognition for being one of the best employees. I was so happy. It's really a good thing for getting recognized. But at the same time, looking at my payslip, it was not reflecting my hard work. So I started getting frustrated. I didn't love my job because first, I'm not a morning person. Second, I'm not getting paid nicely. And third, I know really well deep inside me that I'm a good worker. I put in the work, but the pay is not showing on the payslip. So that led me to start looking for another alternative on how I can make more money. Then I bump into this guy on YouTube. He's called Josh Ban Tech. I'll leave his link on the description below so that you can go check him out. This guy works remotely and mostly he gets his jobs on Upwork. So I find this one video of him talking about him making $100 per hour on Upwork. And I'm like, oh my God, people can earn $100 per hour just to work? I was like, this is what I want. So I kept watching most of his videos. This guy was having all the freedom. He was making so much money and he was doing the things he loved because he had more time to do that. And me here, I'm restricted. Even if I want to travel, I have to take leave. And you see, when you're doing 9 to 5, normally you get 21 days leave. So within those 21 days per year, you have to plan yourself to travel either internationally or locally. And normally with the salary that I was getting, I could not do much. I could not even leave the country. So I went to the rabbit hole. I did a lot of research on remote working and I discovered that people can be paid per hour working remotely. So let's be honest here. In Kenya, most companies, I've never heard of a company that pays their employees per hour. If they're there, please let me know, because I've never seen any company in Kenya paying their employees per hour. So if my employer, the one I'm working for, 9 to 5, they can tell me that I'm a good worker. They give me a recognition letter for working really hard. What if I take the same hard work, take some remote job, and get paid per hour? So it means if I work 4 hours a day, I can get certain amount of money. This was so exciting for me. So I shifted. I went to remote working. So there goes my first client. I get my first client and he's paying me $10 per hour. And this client is asking me to work only for 6 hours a day. Guys, just listen to this story. I was earning $300 per hour. No, I was earning $300 per month on my 9 to 5 job. And here I'm working remotely. My first client is paying me $10 per hour and is asking me to work only for 6 hours a day, which means I was earning $60 per day. In 1 month, I was making $1,200. This is 4 times what I used to earn when I was doing my 9 to 5. Then came the second client. This client asked me to work for him for only 2 months on a contract. We were building a website with another team. So I was working on a contract of 2 months, and he told us to work around our time as long as we deliver the project after 2 months. So it was for us to plan ourselves to have the project delivered after 2 months. Guys, there's nothing good as freedom and flexibility. That project, I was able to complete it within around, let me say, 1 month, but I did not tell the client that I've completed. So I just had to play around and deliver the project after 2 months. So it meant I had another 1 month free that I can dedicate to some other job. So I found myself having the flexibility of taking more than one job and making more money. And that is exactly what I was looking for. Flexibility and more money. So getting this money, I started traveling, I started leaving the country, I started going to vacations. I did what I loved. I learned more skills, and life was looking good, honestly. This is what I wanted, and it's here. For me, remote work meant something different. I didn't want to do 9 to 5 remotely. I wanted more freedom and more time to do other things, and still at the same time make more money. So for me, I had to take jobs that allows me to work per hour and pays me per hour. After another 3 months, I get another client that pays me, that asks me to work for 2 weeks on a project. So you see here, there's flexibility. A client is asking you to work for these hours per day. Another client is asking me to work for 2 weeks. So you see, I have more time. I can take more than one job. So it means I can apply my hard work in different jobs and get paid better. So for me, it sounded really good, and it was something that is what it was motivating me, and I wanted to do more of this every day. So it continued like that. Then one day, the bad clients started coming in. So I got a client, and this client this client asked me to work for them for like 6 months. He paid first for 3 months on that project. He gave me a down payment of 3 months. And then when I finished the project, that's when we were supposed to release the rest of the payment. So guys, after I finished my work I've submitted, the client did not pay me. Right now, when I'm talking to you right now, he never paid me. He disappeared. So there's nothing I could do. Another client came. This one was having a startup, and this startup is what it was expecting some funding. So it was we were like a team of 3 people. So he asked us to work on a project, his website and an app, and he was to pay us when the funding was released to him. So we worked for 2 months, and guys, let me tell you something. Again, the client disappeared. There was no pay. So these are just some of the things that came with remote working. So there was this nice clients who were paying me good money and on time, and then there's these clients who were just playing around with my time. But I did not give up, guys. During this time, um, I had some other projects coming up as well, here and there, some small gigs here and there. But there's a time where I remember for 3 months, I did not have, for 3 months, I did not have any gig coming to me. And that is the time where my conviction for working remotely was tested. Like 3 months, no jobs. I was eating into my savings. I had this new lifestyle that I'd acquired, because you see, when you start getting paid better, you move to a better house, you start hanging out in better places, you just change your lifestyle. So my lifestyle has changed. I'm in a new apartment, and now the jobs are not coming. So at this point, I was just thinking, oh my God, how am I going to survive this? Oh goodness. So 3 months of no pay, I was starting to struggle a bit, and I said to myself, I have my reasons why I'm working remotely. I'm not going back to working 9 to 5. I'm not going back to waking up in the morning very early, because actually I'm not even a morning person. I don't like waking up early in the morning. So thinking about waking up early in the morning, thinking about traffic, thinking about getting confined in a place where I'm just there every day of my life, thinking about if I want to travel, I have to ask for permission. I was like, no, I'm here struggling. I don't have any gigs coming my way, but I'm not going back to 9 to 5. So I endured that period, but now this is what happens. You see, when you're working remotely, someone like me, I continued learning new skills. I had to better myself. In those time when in that period where I didn't have a job, I ventured into more new skills to make myself better, and I kept on looking for a remote job, and I was surviving on my saving. But within no time, more jobs started coming in, and I continued earning better and living a good life. But I'll not lie to you. Those moments of no jobs, of no contracts coming in, of clients not paying you on time, of clients not even paying you, those moments are there. Another thing you should remember with remote jobs that are flexible like mine, where I'm just taking contracts from different clients, they don't come with medical cover. They don't come with benefits that you get when you're working on your 9 to 5. You're not assured of job, like you don't have a job security. So 2 months you're having a job, the next 2 months you don't have a job. So your life is just like, you have to plan yourself around the money that you're getting, around the clients that you're having. But let me assure you something, if you keep on studying and adding more skills to yourself, with time you get stability. Yes, you might not be getting the big monies for some time, but at least you're still getting some small money from here and there, because people will still give you gigs. Now you get to you get your way around it. But if you're someone who's not ready to work so hard to learn new skills, to keep on upskilling yourself, you might easily give up when those hard moments come, when those moments of no pay, when those moments of no jobs come, you will easily give up and you'll go back to 9 to 5 job. This kind of moments, they test you. If you're someone who got into remote work because of the fancy lifestyle or the fancy videos you see on social media, you can easily give up and get back to 9 to 5. So all these things, they make me want to stick to working remotely, because with the remote work I'm getting the freedom. With remote work I can work for more than one client. With remote work I can learn new skills. I have the time to learn new skills. I have the time to explore the world. I have the time to travel and work from anywhere in the world. So that is my reason for choosing remote work. So guys, that is why I advise you, look within yourself. Look at what you're having right now, the job that you have right now. If it's 9 to 5, or it's whatever job you have, it's a business or whatever, what is it that you don't like about that job? What is it that makes you want to leave that job and venture into remote working? Make sure that the reasons that are making you to leave that 9 to 5, or that whatever arrangement you have right now, it's very strong, that will make you not even think of wanting to go back to it when remote jobs start getting tough, because there's point where it gets tough when you work remotely, and you'll have to endure it, or you might find yourself going back to your 9 to 5. So today, before venturing into remote jobs, ask yourself, what are my pain points? Have those things that make you to really want to leave your job like as soon as today, or your 9 to 5 as soon as today or as soon as yesterday, and jump into remote working. And when you get to remote working, keep on upskilling yourself, keep on learning, and keep on getting better, because I can assure you with time it gets better. But those moments of no pay, those moments of not having jobs, they normally come. What you do is you plan around your money, because you're not assured of getting jobs every month. So when you get a good gig and you get good money, please save nicely, invest nicely, and plan yourself around the money that you're earning. And after some time, I've been doing this for 5 years, so I found ways around it. Sometimes I don't have jobs, and it's okay. I've planned myself. I know how to survive without a job, and sometimes I get more jobs, like more than even 3 jobs, and I manage it, and the pay is good, and we keep going. The cycle continues, and you get better with time. So before you start, before you get yourself into remote working, or before you ask people on how you can get remote jobs, please ask yourself questions. Ask yourself, why do you want to get to remote jobs? If your 9 to 5 jobs is good enough, it's giving you good salary, you're getting good medical cover, you're getting benefits, and you're comfortable with it, please stick to it. Do not look at us people who are posting online that you're working from the airport, working from the beach, and start to admire our life. And then when you come to this side, you start struggling, you don't get jobs, you don't get benefits, and then you start now thinking of going back to 9 to 5. So you have to choose a struggle, and I hope you make better decisions when you want to choose working remotely. Don't do it because other people are doing it. Don't go to remote work because you're saying people are thriving in it. It has to be something from within. And when you have a very strong reason from within, or you have a reason from within, then you can go ahead and start looking into remote jobs. And when you're ready, I have videos explaining on how you can get started working remotely. I'll link them down on the description box, or you can check out my other videos. You can check out my channel, and you can find all the videos that I've explained on how you can get started step by step. So for now, I will leave you at that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time on the next one. Goodbye.